Let me ask you something uncomfortable. Have you ever reached the last week of the month and thought, nothing went wrong? So why does everything feel tight? No emergency this month. No big purchase as well. No disaster too. And yet, your chest feels heavier. Your decisions feel smaller. And suddenly even small expenses feel dangerous. This isn't bad luck. This isn't poor planning. This is a pattern. A quiet loop your life has been running every single month. So long that you've stopped noticing it. And the scary part? You think this pressure is coming from money. But it's actually coming from how your brain reacts to money when you can't feel it leaving. By the end of this video, you'll realize something unsettling. Your stress is not random. Your anxiety is not personal failure. It's engineered invisibly. And you're trapped inside the loop. Think about this month. The first few days of the month. Salary just came in. Payment notifications feel lighter. You open shopping apps without hesitation. You order food from Zomato or Swiggy. You tap, pay, without a second thought. You don't even check the amount. It feels normal, comfortable and earned post your salary credit. Then, somewhere in the middle of the month, something changes. You don't notice it immediately, but you start to hesitate. You think twice before opening any payment app. You delay small things. By the last week, you're calculating in your head, is this really needed? Let's wait till next month. Maybe later in the year. Same income, same apps, same you. But completely different feeling. Here's the loop your life is running every single month. Early month feels like permission. Late month feels like restriction. And this doesn't happen once. It happens again and again. Every month becomes the same loop. First, confidence. Then, ease. Then, things start tightening. And anxiety creeps in. And finally, relief. Not because anything was fixed, but because the month ended. What makes this loop invisible? Here's the dangerous part. Nothing dramatic happens. No big mistake. No sudden expense. No clear warning sign. Just small payments. 149 rupees here, to 99 rupees there. 89 rupees for coffee. They don't register as spending. Because when you pay digitally, your brain doesn't feel the loss. Cash used to sting. Digital payments doesn't. So you don't feel the damage while it's happening. You only feel it when the month is almost over. Imagine this. Monday morning, you're late. Auto driver says, no change and you pay through Paytm. No thought. Afternoon in the office canteen. You scan the QR code to pay. No thought. Evening. Swiggy notification pops up in the evening showing. Only today, free delivery. You tap. No thought here either. Individually. None of this feels wrong. Together. They quietly decide how stressed your last week will be. This isn't about discipline. It's about feedback delay. Your brain learns from pain and reward. Cash gives instant pain. Digital payments delay it. So your brain thinks, I'm fine. Until it isn't. By the time anxiety shows up, the decisions are already made. That's why budgeting advice feels useless. Because the problem isn't knowledge. It's timing. Why the second half feels heavier. Notice this carefully. The pressure isn't financial. It's psychological. Early month, you feel expansive. Late month, you feel compressed. Same person but different mental space. That's why you feel tired even if you didn't do more work. You're carrying invisible calculations in your head. Constantly subtracting. Constantly delaying. Constantly justifying. That mental load is exhausting. The real consequence is not money. Here's what this loop actually steals is not money but its clarity. Because when you're in restriction mode, you don't think long term. You avoid decisions. You postpone changes. You wait for relief. Wait for another message saying salary credited. And relief only comes when the calendar resets. The month has end. So life becomes a series of resets instead of progress. Why this keeps repeating? Because the digital system rewards forgetting. Digital payment apps don't want friction. They want massive flow of money. Smooth, fast and effortless. But effortlessness removes awareness. And awareness is what breaks loops. This isn't anti-technology. It's anti-unconscious living. Digital money isn't the enemy. Blind spending is. And blind spending doesn't feel blind while you're doing it. That's the trap. What actually helps in these situations isn't control. It's visibility. Not tracking everything. Not spreadsheets. Not guilt. Just forcing the pain closer to the action. Weekly awareness beats monthly regret. If your brain feels it earlier, the loop weakens. The month isn't attacking you. You're just meeting the consequences all at once. And once you recognize the loop, confidence stops being fake. And anxiety stops being a surprise. The question isn't, how do I earn more? It's, how long do I want to keep living on reset? Because loops don't break themselves. They wait for awareness.